Noch Fragen?
The Chinese government found 2 mistakes only in the report. Is there confirmation for you from the Chinese side that your report is true?
Well, only indirectly. If you go on the Chinese government embassy website in Ottawa, probably it's there today, they will tell you that David Matus and David Kilgour are terrible people, that were biased, that were too close to the Falun Gong. David Matus is Jewish, I'm Christian. We're not practitioners, we're not members of the Falun Gong. We did this without payment. We did it as volunteers because we were concerned about the issue. Then they denounce the Falun Gong community, and it's the same kind of demonization and vilification that they've done to the community since, I guess, early 1999. And it's exactly the kind of demonization that has led to the atmosphere in which many people in China, as you probably know, really think that the Falun Gong are evil people. I'm very proud of the fact that I think it was about 3 days ago, I saw in the Canadian press that the Government of Canada has expelled a Chinese diplomat for harassing the Falun Gong community in China, or in Canada rather. I think that's, to me, that's very positive, that the new Government of Canada is doing that kind of thing. So they will, they try different things. They will say, they talk a lot about, when they do dare to say something, they say, well, the U.S. government sent an embassy mission to Sujiatan Hospital and they couldn't find anything. Well, I think that was about the 25th of March, and the whistle was blown on the 9th of March. Well, do any of you think that the government of China or the hospital at Sujiatan isn't capable of cleaning up operating rooms in 3 weeks? So, other than the 2 cities, the only other thing they've ever mentioned is the Sujiatan Hospital, but we haven't concentrated on Sujiatan at all. We've looked at a range of items, and we've said, based on the fact that in combination they all indicate the same thing, we have made the conclusion we did. But it's like debating with people who don't know how to debate. They don't join issue with us on anything serious. They just, as I said, they accuse us of being awful people, and they accuse the Falun Gong community, but they don't know how to deal with the substance of our report. And it's the feebleness of the response that or the lack of engagement from the Chinese government that encourages us to think that we must be very close to the truth.
Another question. Can you give a more detailed review what will be in the next report, which just mentioned one example from this one guy? Can you say this?
Well, there'll be, we don't want to scoop ourselves. There'll be, I think, 10 more avenues of proof that we've located in traveling around the world, and we hope to get that out before Christmas. But some people say, well, maybe your new issues you're going to talk about will indicate that this isn't happening. But I can assure you that all of them indicate that it's happening, and it's just further proof that it is happening. And I think I better not reveal it, or any of them beyond the one I've already mentioned here today.
So, eine letzte Frage noch. Wir haben nämlich mit Mr. Kilgour noch einige sehr wichtige Gesprächstermine mit Parlamentariern und erhoffen uns von diesen Hilfe. Eine kurze Frage noch von uns.
Can you point out, you said you are doing it all free of charge. Yeah. What is the relation to Falun Gong?
Well, there's no formal relationship. What happens is that I came from Bratislava last night. Somebody came over from I guess Vienna and drove me over here in the car the hour's drive. Similarly, when I was in Prague, somebody from the Falun Gong community drove me to Bratislava from Prague, and but as I mentioned, we're paying part of our expenses. We're taking no fee. I'm not in Parliament at the moment, so I can do this on my own. I'm enjoying it actually, because I very much want to see enough pressure created that they will stop this crime. But no, I don't. There's no contractual relationship. There's no relationship. I think, for example, I bought the gas driving from Prague to Bratislava, and I guess you could say that there's a common cause in trying to bring this terrible practice to a halt. But that doesn't make a formal relationship in any legal sense, or even in. We have a common purpose, as I hope every person of conscience does, in getting them to stop this. I'd like to see the churches join together with this. In fact, I gave a speech on that a couple of weeks ago in Edmonton, which is on my website, which you can, david-kilgour.com. And I argue that it can be the Falun Gong faith community this year or last year, and next year it can be the Buddhists or the Uyghurs or the Muslims or the Christians who can become the scapegoat.
So, es tut mir leid, wir müssen beenden. Es gäbe noch viel zu erzählen. Einen Satz möchte ich Ihnen auf den Weg mitgeben. Stellen Sie sich einmal die seelische Not der Menschen vor, während sie darauf warten, dass man sie abschlachtet und ausräumt wie ein, um es brutal zu sagen, wie ein Ganser. Stellen Sie sich vor, mit welcher Angst diese Menschen jeden Tag erwarten und überstehen, nie wissend, wann ihre Organe gekauft werden, wie ein Ersatzteil. Ich hoffe, dass Sie in diesem Sinne berichten und wünsche Ihnen noch einen schönen, erfolgreichen Tag. Danke für Ihr Kommen.
Thank you very much.